Shalom, shalom, Israel, coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. First off, giving all praise, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and all the teachers out there pushing this word of truth with truth and sincerity, especially now, risking your lives to do so. May you be of the elect. Shalom to all the Yakim and the Aquas out there listening and learning, you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native, and Seminole Indians, who are the true children of Israel, as well as you speckled bird, Israelite foreigners, right? The Israelites that look like, act like, and take on the customs of all these heathen nations, right? So to you, I'll say Shalom. This lesson is brought to you by the Spirit and the power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the true name of our Father, the God of the Bible, the God of the Israelites. By Hashem meaning coming in the name, and Yahweh Shai being the only begotten Son of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls by the name of JC. All right, and this lesson we're going to get into, all right, is from the book of John, in 12th chapter, verse 42, or 42 and 43. But before we get into that, there's a reason why I pulled up this image. All right, as you can see, the gladiator, right, his muse, right, or his substance of living, right, his gratification, if you will, is to please men, right? Obviously, it's to kill, but he's got to kill to survive, right? Being a gladiator, but nonetheless, as you can see what this image is portraying, right? He's all about, you know, getting that glory from the audience, right? It makes him feel like he's a god, right? Like he's somebody, okay? And so with that being said, right, the scripture we're going to go into, there's a lot of people that's in the truth, right? Namely of these other camps, right? That are not teaching the right gospel, right? Teaching false doctrines, or not doing correct breakdowns, you know, or even worse, a lot of them see that, Great Millstone has the truth. They have the Great Millstone has the understanding, but they don't want to leave their congregation because they get all that vain glory, right? They have a reputation or whatever it is, you know, and they get this, they get the crowd to get excited over them, and they get excited over the crowd. So they don't want to lose that man pleasing, right? They don't want to experience humility. They don't want to experience, or should I say, they don't want to get out of their high seat, right? To come down low, to be humble, meek. All right. So without any further ado, all right, again, keep in thought of this image. We're going to go into, again, the book of John, the 12th chapter. All right. 12th chapter, um, verse 42. All right. So let's get some little bit of context. Start at 40, John 12 and 40. He hath blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, and be converted, and I should heal them. These things said Isaiah when he saw his glory and spake of him. And here's the point. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers also many believed on him. But because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. For they love the praise of men more than the praise of the Most High. You see? And that's the thing about it. A lot of these camps know that Great Millstone has the truth, but because they been in their congregation, their camp for so long, right? And they got all these newcomers looking at them like celebrities, you know, and yeah, man, yeah, yeah, all right, bring it out, you know, and seeing them as somebody that they're not. So these people that are being seen as something that they're not, they they don't want to leave the congregation. They don't want to leave that status that they built up, that false status. They rather stay in the congregation and be damned and continue on with the folly, right? Thinking that there's somebody that they're not. All right. And that's not what the ministry is about. The ministry is just about teaching the gospel, right? Teaching the word to the elect, the hopeful elect, and that's it, man. Whether they're gonna understand it or not, right? Because those that are gonna understand is obviously of the hopeful elect, those that are meant to be saved, but those that are not meant to get it are the 2/3 and the heathen. All right. But this is all about the Lord. This is not our show. We're just pieces on the moving board. All right. We're just pieces on the chessboard, if you will. That is it. This is not our show. This is not our ministry. All right. This is not our words. This is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So are you going to take all the glory from the Lord and make it about yourself? Are you going to mess things up that has already been written aforetime? You know, this is not about us, and a lot of people lose sight of that when they in the truth for so long, and they got people looking up to them in a certain way and constantly being pleased by them. Hey man, I hope if I ever get to such a status, I don't want nobody to see me like that. All right. I mean, it's cool. You like the videos, or you were edified. You know, you think I got a nice personality and all that. That's fine, but don't be all, oh man, you're so awesome. Oh, you're. I don't want all that, man. I never cared for all that. Thank you, but let's keep it moving, man. And I certainly ain't doing this to please y'all. This ain't about y'all. It's about getting y'all to listen, to understand. To for me to go out there and teach. That's it. I'm not looking for y'all to be, oh man, yeah, encore. No, that's when I was in the world, right? Being a musician, that's a whole nother thing. This ministry is deadly serious. Stuff in the world, that shit is temporary. And I thank the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, he pulled me out of that mess. But nonetheless, all right, staying in the spirit. This is Galatians 1 and verse 10. For do I now persuade men or the Most High? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I should not be the servant of Mashiach. You see, this ain't about the men of the Lord getting glory teaching. This is not about the crowd looking at us as if we somebody amazing. All right, we're not going to be amazing. Lord willing, I'm off that number, but we're not going to be amazing and all that until that chariot puts that beam on us to be lifted up. Once that happens, we know we set after that. But until then, fear and trembling, because you don't know where you sit with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So definitely don't be sitting there trying to make this about you. Let's go to one more, make it wrap up the point. This is Romans chapter 12 and I'll start at verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy. See? Holy. How are you holy if you sitting there pleasing the world? This ain't about us. Holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. This is your service to the Lord. He didn't give this to everybody. He gave it to you. You going to abuse it? You going to try to make it about you? Verse 2, and be not conformed to this world, right? So for those out there seeking that man-pleasing nonsense, that you still conform to the world. You are still conformed to the world. But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Our understanding that this ain't about us. This is about Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, teaching the gospel. That's it. renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High, which is what? Telling our people what it is, man. Teaching the statutes, laws, and commandments. All right. Putting on as Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai wasn't out there like, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. Hey, hey, hey. You know, there was a time, you know, when his mama, they went to a wedding, and Yahweh Shai's mama was like, hey, let's show him what you could do. And he was like, woman, you know, basically saying, woman, step back, chill out. You know, this ain't the time for that. He wasn't about showing out, man. You know, he did things when he needed to do them, but after that, he went on about his way. He knew and that's the thing. Yahushua knew what power that he had. He could have showed out. He could have, man. He could have did a grand royale on fireworks and all this and that, man. But he wasn't like that. Just because you have power doesn't mean you need to show it. You know, or show it to the extent where, you know, everyone's like, oh my God, yeah, oh, right. And Yahushua, he wasn't about that. He wasn't about, oh, thank you very much, thank you. Oh no, you're too much. Oh, you're too kind. He wasn't about that, man. He was always about doing the works that his father sent him to do until the very end. That's how we need to be in this ministry. It ain't about us. You say you want to walk like Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Well, that means you need to walk like, you need to talk like. Speaking of myself first and foremost, of course. You know, I'm not ashamed to say it. There's a lot I need to work on. But that's all about practicing. And you definitely don't give in to the flesh. But that's it, man. That's all the point. All right. So, Lord willing, this was edifying, giving all praise, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing this word of truth with truth and sincerity, especially now risking your lives to do so. May you be the elect. Stay prayed up, man, and repent. Ababa Ball. Shalom.